Right. Coch-y-bondu beetle.
Just finishing one.
Well, that Coch-y-bondu is more June time, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be... But as the guy said, I think it was Gaza Dixon that was on the stand.
Yeah.
He said use it because the trout are going to be looking up.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I mean, I'm looking for a whole load of the other bugs coming off.
Well, the average water level is 1,000 feet above sea level.
Mm.
So what happened down in the southeast will not
Well,
be happening
no,
up there
no.
by a mile.
No, you're right, Bob.
What
No,
size is that? 14?
That's 14, yeah. You can have a go at a 16 if you like. You're going to need some ultra-fine foam if you're going to tie size 16s.
I'm sure Martin will be tying size 24.
Right, so foundation. And then this is a bit I prepared earlier. This is white actually, which I did it with a brown pen because the brown stuff I had was.
Is this a B175 job?
No.
Light.
You want a light wire hook,
Right,
yeah.
Go on, Jeff.
No.
It's just on the this is the brown graphene. So if anybody wants a bit of this, then shout. So we want
That's
some
thread, John, yeah.
black thread, yeah.
Use the stuff we use to make the shrimp stretches.
The shellback, is it a
Yeah.
shellback?
Yeah.
You can do, but it's the idea.
Stretchy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see why not, yeah.
I mean, all the brown is just because it's got a glossy finish. It's a little bit like the natural. I played about and I used this pearl.
But since the fish is looking from below, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to see it.
No.
I mean, you want it to flow.
No, it'll catch. I mean, this sort of it glints. So you know if you're pulling it, for instance, chances are it's going to bubble about. So
if it rolls over, yeah.
if you're fishing it static, then hopefully it will just sort of sit in the surface film.
Can you just use wide uni?
You can do, but it's a bit narrow.
Is it?
Yeah, because you really want for size 14, you want sort of 6 to 8 mil of foam.
Oh, yeah. Oh, foam.
So I've got
foam.
I've got this 1 mil foam. You see?
Yeah.
And then this has got 2 mil foam. So the 1 mil foam I would keep for the much smaller flies, but this 2 mil foam would be fine.
And how wide you cutting it, John? About 8 millimetres.
About 7 to 8 millimeters.
Is that wide? That's too wide.
No, it should be right.
Yeah, right.
So
What I made earlier, you see.
right. So whatever you cut width of your foam, you want to do the same with the raffine.
Well, that Milo stuff.
This is the raffine,
Oh, Raffino,
Yeah.
I've got to do that.
but you have to open it out,
Yeah,
so it's only a single layer.
right.
it's very delicate, so just you have to be a bit careful. But when I tie it, I'll show you what I do.
That's Coch-y-bondu is red and black. In Welsh, I think, isn't it?
Well, the ones I've seen have been black, actually, on the fly, like fully milled. It is a black fly,
Yeah.
showing all there.
Yeah.
I've started tying one.
Yeah, well, basically it is a back fly. It's just that it's got this over the back.
But it's only iridescent.
This one isn't iridescent, but it glitters.
Yeah.
So we're just cutting a taper to the back, and then that gets tied on first. And just tie it so that it goes around the hook, and then do the same with the foam. So I'm tying it in so that the taper just comes out where the bend is. And then once you've got the first layer of thread, you can sort of bind it down to give it a little bit of, try and flatten it as much as you can. Right, as an embellishment, and you don't have to do this, I'm going to give it some legs. You can pick out, you can use a dubbing for the body and pick that out to create the legs if you so wish. But this is an exercise in fly tying, not necessarily fly fishing. So basically I've got it's not a Coch-y-bondu, it hasn't got the black tips, but it's got a black centre. So it's a furnace. So that I'm tying by the tip, and then tying that in at the junction of where the foam is. And then it's the body material. You can use the peacock herl, or you could use synthetic peacock herl, blister, or the hens. It's entirely up to you what you want to use. I'll go with the, if I've got some decent peacock herl there.
You know when you put the foam on, John, do you put the foam right up to the eye or just tight in the back?
It's at this moment in time it's tied so it sticks out the back.
Yeah, but how far up the hook?
Oh no, right at the bend.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah, I mean I started halfway up
Right, and then yeah.
took it down.
Okay.
So I've just got two peacock herls which I'll tie in at the back, and then I'm just going to create that reinforcing loop and then bring the thread right the way forward. Just catch all of those in and just try and make up a bit of foundation just to even it out a bit. And then if you're doing it this way, then just pair of hackle pliers holding the lot together and then just twisting it up to create. Don't you just love peacock herb?
You snapped at it.
Hopeless.
Yeah.
Trouble is, most of the stuff we've got is ancient.
No, I try and keep mine out of the sunlight.
It's dry and crusty.
But yeah, that's unfortunately what happens to it. It does dry out.
Funny that Barry Clark Ord, when he uses it, it never breaks.
No.
Like he's probably got a litter on the floor.
Yeah, because that's the video that you see. You don't see it in real life, do you? It's the
If I
same.
was lining up these V's, if my eyesight could do that, I would.
It's the same with David McPhail. Everything he does is perfect, but
Yeah.
what you don't know is how many takes it takes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or not too many, John. 'Cause it'll
I'm
break-
living dangerously.
It'll break where it's tied in. Oh, well done.
The first turn needs to go right up against the foam, because it won't.
You can use this Spectra stuff instead, can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't
yeah.
use that.
I'm being traditionalist at the moment, so
Yeah, good man.
this is just that the. I think when it finally breaks, I'm going to regret doing it.
Fiddling around.
But it does make a nice body doing it this way, and of course it's got a little bit of extra strength to it. And you can.
That was Wendy Gibson showed us that.
I was doing it long before Wendy Gibson.
Right.
Yeah. You remember Ken?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Is she still with us?
Wendy? I don't know.
Her husband died, didn't he?
Didn't
I
see
know
her.
Ray.
Yeah, I didn't see her up.
She wasn't at BFFI
No,
this
she
year.
was
No.
in a wheelchair.
Yeah, no, I've seen her up there in the chair though.
She's a very nice lady.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Lovely fly tyre too.
yeah. Fly tie, but not fisherman.
No.
No.
And her husband was her attendant, wasn't she?
Yes. A driver.
Oops.
Was it?
Right. So we then pull the hackle over, and then tie that in so it sits on top.
That's why you use seals firm. You just pick it through.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there are easier ways of doing it.
Hackle over the top, eh? Or just pull it right over the top?
Yeah, just so that the fibres go either side.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure they splay out, and then the foam then goes over the back, and then because you've got a wide piece of foam, you just need to make sure that it doesn't roll round. And give it some soft wraps first, and then increase the tension on it. So basically, you can see that it sort of veils the body of the hook, and then finally a little bit of super glue.
I think my hackle's too short. Do you have to have a hackle in it?
It doesn't have to, no. As I say, it's just
I'm gonna
it's just a,
dispatch this now.
it's a little bit of embellishment.
The
Yeah.
legs are as long as that John's showing there.
It's just too short.
So
Genetic.
you have to watch this super glue because it does soak into the foam. So just pull it over and then grip it down. And just trim that as close as you can. And then we can get a few turns underneath so we can do the whip finish. I do like to do it by my fingers, but I'll say because I've got this cut on my index finger, its thread was finding the cut.
Mm.
And then just trim the foam to create a little bit of a head. I'm just pulling on it just to, and then bless you.
Maybe I won't pass that around,
And then finally, just a little bit of UV over the wrapping, just to give it a little bit of security. Got quite a nice shell back on it. It's totally unnecessary, but it's just quite nice to do something that's a little bit artistic rather than. It'd make you cry when you lose one of these to a fish, though.
Well, you've got to realise that the Royal Academy of Arts judges are the fish. It's interesting to know what condition they'd be in once they've been in the water for a little while.
What?
Where?
These? Well, I mean, with the raphine, it's a very delicate material, but because it's now sandwiched between super glue and
Yeah,
UV,
no, I understand that.
that should be okay. The peacock herl is most probably the one thing that is likely to go, but having the thread through it does help to give it a little bit more. Okay.